Hey, we back with another one. So today, I figured I'd make the Modlist video. So today, all the mods I'm gonna say, I'm also gonna put in the description below, just in case y'all don't hear me or something, or whatever the case is. We're gonna start with the exterior first. So the exterior, my paint. Color of this paint, Anthracite. You can see I did some mods. That's usually the same color as the car. That did black. This I did black. I added that. Got this, I believe, off of eBay. I know some people bash eBay, but they got some good stuff sometimes. Got that. This came with the car, but this was actually the same color as the trunk as the original paint. I did that too. Now the paint is from Boston Auto Painting in Lynn, Massachusetts. My boy Dougie, he painted the car. Really good price, really good work. I've seen a bunch of his cars. I've seen his car. They're really, like, look at that paint. That's like immaculate. I think I'm saying the word right. Like, that's beautiful. Beautiful paint. He did basically he did about more than half of my car. The trunk, the whole back bumper, this whole side, like this whole side, except for the roof, the whole side, this whole front, the fender, the hood, the bumper. I should have got the bottom lip painted too, but this whole fender, and the only thing he painted on this side was the bottom side skirt. So, and the color match is on point. You definitely cannot tell nothing. It's definitely on point. So that's why I got my paint done. Also, if y'all this is my IG, ayo.bc. Follow me, I follow back, as long as you're a real page. Front bumper. This is the M5 bumper right here. When I got the car, actually it had an M5 bumper, but this fog light, like, I guess the dude hit a raccoon and like cracked this side, and the fog light was broken. So when I bought the car, he actually had an extra bumper, but all I had to do was paint it. I also added the front lip for the M5. I like this lip. The headlights, these are the halos with the HID, the facelift ones, came with the car. But they had the lens, they had the orange, the amber lens, the corner right here. That, I changed that. That's the only thing I changed on the headlights. A friend of mine, I believe his name is Chris. He's up in Acton, Massachusetts. He did them for me, because I believe these you have to like bake and then you can take the lens off. But he did them a long time ago, and these things still look brand new. There's no blur, no glazing, nothing like that. They're still pretty good. He did a good price also. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to your boy. I'm gonna have more car content coming up. I mean, shows that maybe you might want to go to, but you can't. You might work that day, whatever it is. I mean, I'm gonna try and go to most of I can this summer, especially how this car is now. I'm definitely gonna want to go to all of them. So subscribe to your boy, you know, leave a comment, anything about if it's cars, whatever it is. You know, I like to talk to people, whatever it is. So let me see, what else can I do in the exterior? The tint. We'll talk about the tint. I know it's dark. Definitely living in Boston, Massachusetts. I mean, yeah. But the tint is 5%. From this window, and this window, they're all 5%. Except for this front one. I know they're open, but the front, there's no tint on them. They're just straight window. And then I have the banner right here. Just enough to clear that. So it's just all one piece. But yeah, that I got done at Mobile Tint Shop in Boston. Car is also not sponsored by mom and dad. This car is all me. But if this was sponsored by my mom or dad, I'd have a cool mom and dad. The moment y'all all been waiting for. I'm gonna talk about the wheels. Yo, what's your wheel spec? All right, so my wheel spec and brand, everything. So these wheels are Beyern wheels. I believe I'm saying them right. Beyern wheels. So that's not the original center cap. I added that, but the original center cap, it has like the white and blue, just a bunch of them. These are Beyern wheels. They are 19s by 9.5 with a 15 offset. Plus 15, not negative, plus. And this is what it looks like all around. That's the spec all around. 19 by 9.5 with a 15 offset all around. They're the mesh style, high gloss black with a mirror lip, they call it. And then for the tires, the size of the tires is a 235 35 19 on a 9.5 wide wheel. It is a stretch. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Let me see if I can get y'all the size right here. That's the size right there. 235 35 19. Also, since we're in the back, the taillights. I got these taillights. When I got the car, the taillights were terrible. Like, I don't know if they're original or whatnot, but they were like the regular white ones, but the white was yellow. It was blurry, glazed, like terrible. And these little bars, these bars were hanging, like all three of them, straight terrible. So then I bought these. I forgot what site I got them online. I usually just go on Google and I type what I want, and then like it'll show a bunch of stuff that, like a bunch of sites that have it. I probably just found those. I thought of the direction. I was going like kind of for the dark look with the accents, so I went with the tint ones. The emblem. This emblem actually came with the car. It's just, you know, the regular BMW carbon fiber, black and white. The exhaust. Yes, it's a 540 with a quad tip exhaust. Dual from the inside, but. So this right here, I got this done. Anybody from Boston should know this place at Lou's Custom Exhaust in Brockton, Mass. His name, I believe, is Joey. Joey and his crew, they're good people. They do a good job, good price, but it's custom. So the exhaust is a resonator delete and a muffler delete. And then I still have my regular cats and my pre-cats, like right where the downpipe is. I'll put a picture right now. This is what it looks like. But for anybody who knows a 540, right after the regular cats, it becomes one pipe, because at the end on the back it has a one outlet. So then as you can see, two pipes. We added two pipes to come out to the back. And you're back now. So then, yeah, on the regular 540, this right here, it comes out like just one side, but this there's no outlet here. So I had to change also this diffuser. I kept the same bumper. All I did was change that little black piece, so it'd be two outlets. It definitely sounds like a monster. It is loud. A lot of people tell me it's loud. Don't get me wrong, I heard exhaust setups that are crazy, like crazy loud than this, you know, with two-step and whatnot. This one does not have two-step. Like if I'm driving and I'm about a little more than 2 RPMs up and I just let go of the gas, it'll pop. Like it'll just give like a backfire, pop, pop. But then other than that, like if I'm in idle and I rev it, it just sounds like a beast. It don't pop or nothing. Y'all ever just like look at your car and be like, damn, this thing came a long way. I'll put a picture right now about what this car looked like when I bought it. I only have a picture or two, but this car looked like stock when I got it, and now you ask me, it's a big difference. Here's the pic. It's different, you know what I mean? It's definitely different. And as you see, I had the 17 those like M wheels. I had those shortly after I painted those black so it would match the car more, but I recently just sold those like a few days ago. So shout out to whoever bought them if you're watching this video. Thanks. We're gonna go into interior, so let's do it. The shifter, that's not an OEM shifter, that's a ZHP shift knob, but the shifter is actually from the E6535 short shifter. So it's about a 20%, the throw is about a 20% shorter. It's not crazy short, but it's definitely way better than OEM shifter. The OEM throw is like freaking so long. If I had a cup here, I would hit it, but now with this shifter I don't hit no cup there, so that's definitely a great mod that I did. Also, right next to it, this actually came with the car, this mod right here. The cup holders. Anybody has an E39 knows that the cup holders in here are always broken or they suck. So that's a good mod. Don't mind my remote. This thing, I don't know why the glue is just melted. It's not good. But the radio. This radio, after I got the car, about a month later, the radio that was in it, it died on me. It was no good. So I got this one. I got this one online. This was about 200 bucks. I do have, like, you know, at night I do have those little halo projectors that not halo, those little projectors that show the BMW sign on the floor. Those are pretty cool. They're only like 10 bucks. Oh, also looking, I actually have a music system in here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but those are Alpine speakers. They're coaxial ones, so they got the tweeter also. Just the 2 front doors and the 2 rear deck. They're all Alpine, 5 1/4, I believe is the E39 size. It definitely sounds way better than OEM. I used to have OEM speakers. You could only listen to music. You couldn't blast it. You couldn't show off or whatever you want to do. It would sound robotic and all static. It was terrible. So I got these speakers. And then the back, he's custom made too. That's a good mod right there. Oh, also these weather mats right here. These rubber weather mats. I bought these online. I think these were like 60 bucks. But they're good. I always like the rubber ones because they do the best in the weather. Y'all probably been waiting for this part since the beginning. But now we're going to talk about the bags. You're like, yo, B, what about the bags, man? It's obviously bag. You got to let me know. All right, I'll let you know. I'll show you the trunk setup. How about that? So, let's do it. Boom! That's my trunk setup. So there's my, I also have a Type S Alpine subwoofer, a 12-inch. And then in the back, those are the amplifiers. That one is a sub amp. I believe that one is a 1200 watt amp. It's another kicker. And then that's the amp. You could tell it's a little smaller. Yeah, 600 watt amp for the interior speakers. And then a ported box with a 12-inch. So right here for the bag system, I got Airlift Performance, the 3P management. So that's the one with, like, you know, the digital pressure with the little iPod looking remote. I got that. The lines are all 3/8 lines. You could pick from 1/4 or 3/8. I got 3/8 lines. The tank is a polished 4-gallon tank with the end ports. The compressors are the 444C viair compressors. Those are chrome right there, and then this right here is just like you know, flooring that was added. This whole setup, the whole installation of the struts are also Airlift Performance struts. They're not the like Slam series, they're the Performance, so they have like the camber adjustment on the top, the coils, you know, the whole thing. This whole installation, the kit I actually bought off of Bag Riders. Yeah, that's where I got the kit. The installation was at Eastside Motoring in Waltham, Massachusetts. They did the installation, and honestly too, they didn't even like touch the coils or the height adjustment. They told me they literally just put the struts in and everything in, and this is how it was. The front actually had to go down about 1/2 inch, a little more, because the car kind of sat like this, but we went a little more to even it out, and so that my front lip would literally touch and kiss the ground. And yeah, let me see anything else. The compressors, they do have like the silencers here, so when they're on, they don't, not as loud. I do have like that valve that goes down, so that like when it airs out, it gets like the water out and stuff. It's a little easier. When I bought this kit, I basically bought all the stuff that would make life easier. I also bought like an emergency kit just in case, with extra line. You never know. It's my first time on bag, so you never really know what can go on. And then also for the music system, I do have a capacitor. You don't see it because they hit it, but I have a capacitor for it, you know, for the extra power. And for a battery, I have a Bosch battery, like the platinum one, like the really good one that's like 800 ccas that will last like 5 or more years. The brakes, like the calipers, they're regular. All I did was paint them black all around. The rotors, they are cross drill slotted rotors all around. Pads are regular pads. I might want to switch this up. I might want to get like carbon fiber pads because I hear those are really good. And then for under the car, I do have Eibach sway bars. I put a picture right now so you can see like they're red. They're the red sway bars there. That's actually the most recent mod that I've done to my car. I could tell a difference a little bit, but nothing crazy. It might be because I'm on bags, but I don't really feel nothing crazy. But yeah, that's it, yo. That's all the mods on my E39 540i. Yeah, that's really it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You know what I mean? Subscribe, comment below, comment anything, like anything that you like, that you want to do, any wheel setup. I like to see a picture of y'all E39. Anybody out there, I like to see it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.